So since some people asked for a better tutorial, it's also like higher quality of animation. So first I'm using the 2.10 version of GIMP, as you can see here. And if we go into GIMP, your version might look a bit different, but there's a few important things you have to do first. So go to this little lasso tool over here and disable anti-aliasing. After that, go to Edit, go to Preferences, go to, it's loading, under Interface to Toolbox, and disable the Use Tool Groups, so you have more options visible on the screen. So we'll start with this image in GIMP, which we'll divide in layers, and then import them into Wallpaper Engine Editor to animate them with the Puppet Warp. So select Lasso Tool, make sure it's a PNG that you have imported here, because it can be a bit more annoying. And let's start with cutting out the character. Alright, so we're done with overall cutting out the character. So you have to connect the dots at the end. Once you have done that, just press right click, go to Select, go to Float, and press that. Then you will see on the right there's the floating selection. Just right click it again and press to New Layer. It might differ on different versions that you use of GIMP, but it will overall be the same process, I think. So now we can turn this on and off and see it's already divided. And we can see that there's some of the background still in the character, so we don't want that. So now we go again into this, into the floated layer that we just created. And we will start selecting the background part that is still in the character, like those hair things that block the way. Again, press right click, then float that to new layer. And turn this on invisible. And it will just be the same principle over and over again until there's no background on the left. So once you have selected all of the background paths and there are all of those floated layers, you can disable this layer and then just start enabling all of those. And now you will just right click any of them and press merge visible layers while having those two not visible. And press merge. And now you can press this again. And again you'll right click and press merge visible layers. Press merge. Now we have the backgrounds a bit more together. Now the next thing you can do is can start drawing the background. So for that select this tool over here, the clone tool. You can change the size here and all of the other stuff, the hardness and stuff like that. So zoom in again and select a bit of the background that is right next to the character sheet and press Ctrl, and you will see it's a circle over there. So now this part will be copied, and when you just start drawing without pressing Ctrl or anything, now with this big circle, you will notice it will just copy this stuff. So I'll make it a bit smaller, press Ctrl again and just kind of try to copy the background. It doesn't have to look perfect, just that it covers the red part. Since our character will be in the foreground anyway, and therefore it does not matter that much if you mess up. So just keep pressing Ctrl, select a new thing, and copy the background. Sometimes you feel like the copying is kind of useless, you can just use the pencil and make it a bit smaller and just draw on the corresponding color. Kind of like this. As I said earlier, it doesn't have to be perfect. It will look like a mess, but that's normal. If you have a more detailed background, it might be a bit more difficult since you have to get the details right, but this background is just kinda mixed, meshed together. For this part, make sure to not cover this flying thing in the wind. So just go a bit around it. Actually, we can just go to the lasso tool again and select it so we don't damage it. So just mark it a bit, because you want it to move later on in the wind. It doesn't have to be that accurate since it's sort of blurry. Then select float, new layer. Okay. Alright, this is looking pretty decent right now. You can now use, if you want to, the smudge tool over here. And just drag around the image a bit so the harsh lines sort of disappear and it blends all a bit better together. So it looks a bit more natural overall. So now we can go again here, and I'll start selecting this as well. Since this isn't as blurry, it will require a bit more detail than the last paper. So once you have done all of that, you can again select the clone tool and just copy again. Turn all the rest off. And I want to ask myself, what do I want to animate here? So can start with maybe with the mask first. So I'll again use the lasso tool and go around the mask. So now you'll see there's this hole, so we obviously have to fill it. So select the pencil, put the color over here, and start drawing what could be there. So this is some type of fur, I assume, therefore to draw some fur. You can again use the clone tool to help you. Kind of, it doesn't have to be pretty, it will be covered by the mask anyway. Let's reduce the hardness a bit, so it's a bit more soft. It will look a bit weird, but as I said earlier, it doesn't matter. So now we see the mask also has holes in it, so we also have to draw over them. actually see that the mask's now covering the fingers and we don't want that. So disable the mask. And now we want to start cutting the arm. So select the whole arm. And now we start filling up the spaces in the arm. So again. Alright, now you have the arm done, so just put the arm under the Anna. As you can see, it will fit again. And now we have to work a bit more with the arm, because as of current it will not move smoothly if we animate it like this. So again, select the arm. And we will dismantle this arm from this cloth. Once again, we'll just fill the missing spaces in. If you ever find it hard or difficult to struggle, if you ever find it difficult to fill in the gaps because you're not sure where it is, you can also enable this, and then just draw the line over here and imagine where it would be, and then turn this off again and you see your guideline. You could also do this on a different layer if you feel like it, but I think it's not necessary. Since I don't want to damage the outline of this, I'll just press right click, new layer, press OK, drag this layer under this, copy the color again, and just draw the corresponding color. And once you're done, right click, merge visible layers, merge. This way you will not be at risk of damaging those lines right here. So you also have to fix this thing over here. So again, redraw. Alright, so I'll disable this, and now I want the fingers to individually move later on. Therefore, I'll also dismantle the fingers. You don't have to do this step if you don't feel like you want that much extra movement. this one off as well. Got to check my work. It looks decent, I would say. Okay, so I go over here again. And we should animate next. I think actually we should finish drawing her weapon. So, as the space is a bit too little, let's just right click and press layer boundary size. Increase the white a bit, so maybe 2500 x 2600. Like this, and press resize. So the arm should still fit perfectly in place, yes. Okay, and let's just draw the weapon. So now we can also press right click, add new layer, press OK. And go to mode over here and choose addition. And sort of end up drawing over this with some blue colors since you want the light to reflect on the weapon. And just use the smudge tool. Use an eraser. Put the hardness to 100 and just sort of like this. Then again use the smudge tool. Just the hardness and size a bit. Make the edges a bit smoother. Again use an eraser, go to 100 and go again here to this layer. So we have a bit of a sharper weapon. Could also make it a bit bigger, I think, because it's a blade after all. And select the mode normal again, since this is paintbrush mode instead of the layer mode, which it should have been. My bad. And just draw over here again. Select this again, and let's merge the visible layers. And I think the next thing I'd like to move is her bracelet or her jewelry. So let's select all of those